Hello everyone and welcome to episode 7 of Inside the Gates.
Where we're going to bring you all of the latest updates from Disney World, Universal and theme parks worldwide.
Quick disclaimer, I don't check what episode we're on, so I'm hoping we're on 7. I think we
we're
are.
on 7. Even if we're not, then tough. You're still getting your weekly update of news. Where would you like to start? I was thinking maybe D23.
I was going to say pretty much all my news is D23. There wasn't much else going on in the world.
There's still quite
there's a few things, but not as much.
Happening. Well, let's have a little look, shall we? Should we start with some films? Because actually,
yes.
I think in terms of the film slate, things have kind of gone a little bit quiet. So what they started to announce, so we've got a new Ice Age, so Ice Age Boiling Point, which sounds quite fun. We've also got Toy Story 5, which has officially been given the release date of June 19th, 2026.
I like the new character Smarty Pants.
Why?
Because he just looks fun.
Yes, and he's also voiced by Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Which okay, sure. It's voice talent. It's a voice we know.
Yeah, I think that's more an American voice that. Do you know what I mean? I think he's bigger in America than he is over here, but yeah.
No, absolutely. And then we've also got the new Pixar film, which is going to be called Hoppers, which is going to be in theaters March 6th.
Lizard. Yeah, I like that.
Gizzard.
I'm quite excited for Hexed as well.
Yes, Hex seems like it's really, really fun. Did you read any of the synopsis of what
Hex
I did,
is going to be? And I really liked it. Well, the part that I read was about an awkward teenager and his type A mum, and I'm like, yeah. That sounds good to me, about the hidden world of magic, about how weirdness is magic. By weirdness, that's what they said at D23. They went with.
Are you saying I'm magic?
No. I'm saying that's how the creative team described the character. That's not me describing the character.
No, for sure.
But I think they were more referring it to as that character thought themselves as weird. Not.
And I tell you what, I always think that one of the things that Pixar can do really, really well is introduce you to a fairly regular situation with some form of dynamic and then flip it on its head. That's what they do best in my eyes. That's what I loved about things like Up.
Yeah.
Because it's just, hey, a regular guy that's trying to deal with grief, and this is how he deals with it in this extraordinary way.
Yeah, we've also got Zootopia 2's coming out later this year, 2 days before my birthday. Woohoo! And also The Incredibles 3 and Coco 2.
And Tron Ares as well.
2028.
Have you heard the stuff that they're doing with Tron Ares as well?
About the ride?
There isn't a Tron Ares ride.
No, but they're gonna do a new color overlay. And
they are. They're gonna basically make Tron Light Cycle Run, presented by, I can never remember the whole thing, but why would I need to? It's going to have a red overlay, and they're going to play a lot of the music from the film.
I thought the advert in cinema it looks quite good.
Yeah,
but are they still going to have that woman go, "Who are you?
Who are you?
Are you?"
But yeah, so some of the music has been done by 9 Inch Nails, so that is also going to be part of the overlay. So I think what I really love, and I know that we've spoken about it before, is I love the fact when they bring out kind of new IPs that are associated with something, that they do something different. I really like seeing, I'd love to see new songs with other rides and things like that. That would be pretty cool.
And there's another big film that they did a teaser for.
Big film.
Another big film, which I'm very excited for. Avengers Doomsday.
Dun-dun.
So it was shared at D23, but it wasn't shared. You can't watch it anywhere.
No.
You had to be there to have seen it. But apparently Paul Rudd said it is the jaw-dropping sets, and the talent is insane.
Yeah.
And the Russo brothers said it is the biggest thing they've ever done. And I'm like,
But also bear in mind that the Russo brothers have just come off the back of The Electric State on Netflix, where they wasted 300+ million and it was a bomb. Ooh. So I'm still going to approach this with a little bit of caution, but I do think that Marvel is trying to right the wrongs. I will be honest with you, even though I'm being skeptical.
I think from what I've picked up on TikTok, I think there will be in this film going back in time a bit. So we'll get to see Captain America
another time travel
in the 1940s, because he went back to be with Peggy.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers if you haven't seen Endgame. Sorry about that. If you haven't seen Endgame, it's been past 2 weeks since it's been out, so it's fine.
Come on, guys.
It's been past 2 years since it's come out. So I think they will go back in time somehow, and we will see Chris Evans as Captain America again with Peggy in the 1940s.
I think you're just trying to manifest exactly what you want to see, aren't you?
Maybe.
I see what you're doing here.
Maybe.
One of the other things that they did say with D23, now D23 normally does a sort of year on, year off in terms of a big one. So next year they have actually announced that the dates are going to be the 14th to the 16th of August 2026. It is going to be in Anaheim. I think we can expect some major updates across all parks worldwide.
Because there wasn't loads of parks updates. There's a few things. So we
No.
spoke about the Tron update with the lights.
I think the other thing I was going to bump in with is one of the major announcements that was made was an update to the Carousel of Progress.
A big update.
Where they are basically going to have brand new animatronics that are part of it, including a little kind of pre-show-ish scene before Carousel of Progress with a Walt Disney animatronic.
I think that's going to be got off the back of what they've got at California. I think they've seen how well that's done, and they've gone, I want that here in Walt Disney World as well.
Own Walt
and
Disney.
Also, this is a big one for my sister and some other people out there. The Cinderella Castle is having a repaint.
Yeah.
Back to the original colours.
Yeah.
Did you ever see it without
Greys and blues?
Without the
Of
pinks?
course I did. I went in 2005.
Yeah, it was in like do you remember seeing it?
There's pictures of me in front of that.
It doesn't matter. Like I'm saying, like when you went in 20.
That's what I remembered. 2005.
In 2019.
Yeah.
It was the 50th, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
What colour was the castle?
Chloe, I was just like, it's a castle. I wasn't paying attention to the colours. I'll be honest with you. That was.
But I'm excited for those ones to come back. So they're going to bring back a little. It's still going to be a bit more gold than they used to be, but it is going to be the classic silver and blue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see much wrong with what it is now. I think it's quite nice and vibrant, but obviously a lot of people feel quite passionately about the the grey.
The original.
No, that's fair enough. It's fair enough. Right, I'm going to talk quite a lot about the Disney Destiny.
Yes.
Because I think so much was said about the Disney Destiny. Now, the first thing that was announced that they are going to feature brand new characters such as Loki, Cruella, and Dr. Facilier. Now, Dr. Facilier is going to be doing this. They're calling it parlor tricks, which makes me think that he's going to be a much more interactive character where he maybe does like forms of magic or trickery and is involved
what a character,
and maybe involved in one of the bars. So that was the first thing. The other thing that they said was that, they've actually just released, so this happened literally yesterday from the time of recording this, they released all the photos of what the pirate pub is going to be looking like, and that looks phenomenal because on the ceiling it's basically got like a map design that was originally artwork and a sketch by Mark Davies, who was a key Imagineer back in the day, and then they've also said that it's going to be inspired not only by the Pirates of the Caribbean rides but also by the films as well, so there should be lots of little references to those things that you can figure out. They've also announced brand new cocktails for these sort of bars that are going to be there. So they've got one called the Mirror Dimension,
yes,
which is at the Sanctum, which is a sort of Doctor Strange inspired lounge.
Is it the one where it's levitating?
Yeah, which looks really, really cool. You've got the My Way at the Haunted Mansion Parlour, and then you've also got a Dead Man's Chest at Cask and Cannon, which is inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean.
My Way.
My Way.
There's always my way.
I'd love to be at the bar and just be like, can I have a
my way? I feel like if you don't know like the Haunted Mansion, you went in there, you went, can I get a my way? They would all be like
my way.
It's quite funny. So yeah, I'm excited for those ones as well.
I think one thing that I really don't care for, and it's just because I've never been that type of person, is they announced 8 new popcorn buckets. They're all right. There's just loads of different new popcorn buckets. I've never been someone who's
gone
crazy on it.
We have our closing date for Dinosaur. February 2nd, 2026. So February the 1st is the last day to ride it.
Okay. I just keep thinking to myself, we're going to have an opportunity to ride it.
We might do in October.
Realistically, October is our only shot. Is anyone else feeling super, super sad the closer that Dinosaur gets to extinction? Let me know.
Yeah.
Because I'm super sad about it, but I'm also looking forward to what the Tropical Americas are going to bring us.
I'm excited, but I just don't want it to be Indiana Jones like it is in Disneyland, California, because I can't do that.
No.
It's too loud.
Way too loud.
They have also got a new documentary coming out.
They
saw this winter. I thought this is very up your street. It is of rare archival footage of behind-the-scenes glimpses into Disneyland's construction.
Yes.
So that is right up your
Anything
street.
behind the scenes is me all over. They've also announced that in Disneyland Resort, Napa Rose, the outdoor patio area, is nearing completion. They've done all the artwork for that, which seems really, really cool. The other thing that I was going to say that I'm particularly excited for is the fact that they've brought back Disney legend Andreas Deja, who basically is behind Gaston and Scar. He's this kind of legendary animator from kind of the 90s, which was like peak villain time. He also did Jafar, by the way. But he has come back to do some consultancy work on Villain's Land. that's going to be at Magic Kingdom. Now, they've given us some little glimpses as to what the actual architecture is going to look like, because it does seem like, and I'll just look at this properly.
There was an episode ages ago when we thought about this, and I think what I designed is very close.
It was very, very close, actually. So they've called the style conjured architecture, which basically means that it's a blend of historical components and fantastical words where they've kind of like merged. So you've almost got this kind of like Art Nouveau style of like, if anyone's ever been to like Barcelona before and that kind of like Gaudi-esque architecture, I think we're going to get a little bit of that along with the kind of classic fantasy style that you see around the parks anyway. Lots and lots of
And that's
rocks.
what I said there was going to be.
So well done.
Rocks.
Shall we also shoot over to Disneyland Paris?
Well, I was going to quickly say, before you go over, did you see that Cuscotopia night?
Girl Scout.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
And it was at Typhoon Lagoon, and they had...
it looked phenomenal.
All the characters, and they haven't been out since the movie came out. So that looked like so much fun. So that's what I wanted to say, is that they had a Cuscotopia night,
Plus,
and I wish I was there.
they also had Patrick Warburton there as well.
Was he there?
He was there.
Oh, and he's voicing a new character in something, I'm pretty sure. He is
indeed. I can't remember which one he is.
He's in Zootopia 2, playing a male wind dancer.
Yeah, the kind of really sexy-looking horse is basically how it's being presented
But
online.
yes, Disneyland Paris, very exciting news for me and other Frozen fans. We have got the World of Frozen opening spring 2026. Now, unfortunately, we've got a lot going on in spring 2026.
Yes, we do.
I will still make an effort
called marriage.
to go.
Yeah. If you're late to our wedding, because where were you?
Sorry, I was at the World of Frozen.
I kind of wouldn't blame you. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
I think I'll be there the morning of the wedding, don't worry.
There's another thing coming out of Hong Kong Disneyland where they are doing basically a villains takeover party called Uninvited, which is basically, they've described it as part cavalcade, part musical, part character meet. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it's going to be. But yes, I think I'm nearly there with everything.
I'm pretty much done.
The other thing that I was going to say, so there is an Epic Universe / Universal documentary coming out on Peacock. It's called Epic Ride, The Story of Universal Theme Parks, which arrives on Peacock on the 29th of September.
Sign me up.
Sounds fantastic. I know that there's already a little sort of behind the scenes of Epic with, I can't remember the name of the guy. He reminds me of an American Jason Momoa, but I can't remember his name. That's already out anyway. There's also this really weird thing that's been posted. And I'll tell you what, I've delved into it a little bit. I still can't figure it out. So there's this thing called Harry Potter, a Hogwarts Express Adventure that is opening in 2026. No one can really figure out where or what it is.
Well, they have,
but it's like an interactive train journey thing.
They're closing the train in this month for refurb. I'm like,
is it going to be that? Because like there's... I don't know. If it is Universal, can you let us know?
Oh, Universal is doing it somewhere in the world?
No, I don't know. There's literally no clarity
over where it's
coming from. It just came up on my feed. It was related to Harry Potter Universal together experience.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit of a weird one. If anyone else knows, can you just let me know? So
we'll try to do some research on
that. And also, Halloween Horror Nights had its official opening. The only maze that we've actually managed to watch all the way through is Terrifier.
Well, I've watched more.
Chloe is basically gearing herself up mentally for all of this. So
and Stephen is wanting to avoid it.
Terrifier looks amazing.
Lovely. But I was thinking on the back of talking about all the villains and stuff, yes. I asked you guys at home, who are your favourite villains? And I also put bonus points for why.
Can I ask you quickly? Who is your favourite Disney villain?
Oh, I don't know. I normally say Hades.
Okay. Hades rules!
Yeah, because he's fun. He's a bit different. I actually couldn't tell you who my favourite is, though. I don't really know.
Fair enough.
Maybe Gaston.
I think Scar's my favourite.
Maybe Scar. See, I don't know.
Maybe that's because of the velvety voice and also the fact that he reminds me of like a Shakespearean villain. I just love it. It's great.
Well, maybe we can pick a new one with these people telling us who and why. So Liam through a lens, our good friend, Mr. Allens, has said Hades, gay icon.
Fair enough.
Fantastic reasoning.
Yeah.
Say less. Matt107 said Anna's evil brown-haired twin at the end of Frozen Ever After. That made me laugh. Dave 1998.99, so confused as to what year you were born, Dave, said the evil queen, first and original villain, still probably the most infamous.
Still a massive slay.
Mm-hmm. Once upon Emily said Frodo, he's terrifying and most evil.
Did you say Frodo?
She put Frodo.
It's Frollo.
Frollo. It is Frollo.
Frodo
Emily,
Baggins.
I think Frodo. I'm like,
I think that's definitely an autocorrect.
Hobbit.
Yeah, Frollo is terrifying.
What about Frodo?
Frodo's he's a little bit.
Frodo, he's terrifying. Most evil out of the lot, I'd say. Question mark.
Yeah.
I need to question Emily. You're so correct.
Yeah.
Pink Lady 126 said Scar kills own brother. Great sidekicks in the hyenas, but backstory interesting in Mufasa.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Mufasa yet.
It is an interesting backstory. You kind of get where he's coming from.
Yes. Magic and the Skimmers said Hades, the sass.
Mm-hmm.
Basically the same thing that Liam
he
said.
Is a sassy
Love
queen.
It. An adventure with Rob said Frollo, Hellfire is Disney's darkest song and he's just pure evil. He is terrifying.
It is evil, and I don't know, it's really weird how much he lusts in that film as well, as being just infamous and disgusting.
Yeah. Snack Biz and Mickey Ears says Cutler Beckett because of how much you legit hated him.
Yeah, fairs.
Yeah. Fiona said Cruella de Vil, the outfits are villainous but sensational. I actually really like the live action Cruella de Vil as well.
Yeah,
actually.
I
really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed that.
Joe Nicole said Yzma, living proof that dinosaurs roam the earth. Very funny.
Yzma.
Flea quote is iconic.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we've got, I can never say this username, RSLI Kari.
Yeah.
How would you spell it like that? Would you say it like that?
I mean, you've just spelt it out to me. I can't read it.
Well, you can look later. Maleficent, an evil level of pettiness speaks to me.
I love how well done, guys, by the way, for
giving you reasons.
Kind of no bias. Thanks for giving reasons. But also, like, we've kind of done the full scope. I'm surprised no one said the Horn King, though.
There's one I'm gonna leave to the end, actually. That's quite funny. Orlando and me said Hades, the humour, the sarcasm, the blue flame hair.
Absolutely.
And then Lily Ellen said Dr. Facilier, best fit, best song, best vibes. And then Michelle's Under Seashells, fantastic username to say.
Oh,
that
incredible.
was wonderful.
On the seashore. Sorry.
Ready? Man from Bambi, because we often are fawned for no other reason than sport. Sad face.
Absolutely.
Man from Bambi.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Man who kills.
So yeah, thank you guys for putting your reasons.
Man with gun. I like how we're getting more and more contributions by the week, and it's a really nice little thing for us to sort of reflect on and
we
chat
don't read
over,
them, as you can tell, until right now. So
it keeps it fresh, and we love it. So thank you very much for listening to this episode, guys. If you're not already, please make sure that you subscribe and follow us and leave us a review and everything like that. Comment below who your favourite villain was if you didn't get a chance to submit.
Bonus points if why.
Bonus points if why. And we will see you all next week for Inside the Gates.
Bye.
We can cry when it's over.